So I'm going to follow this line that comes from the low voltage power transformer, and I've already got it buried here, but then it comes back up when it gets into the mulched area. So I'm going to dig a trench here. I'm going to test out the working lamps. See, a couple years ago I mounted them to the bottom of the tree trunks, not knowing that all the playing my doggie's going to be doing out here, and they chase lizards and stuff, and they're always running into those. So we're going to mount them in ground like I told you, around all these palm trees at the bottom. We're going to test these, see if we can reuse some of them. And then the line comes all the way around these trees, and it goes over underground again, comes up over to this one last palm tree. So this is our area here. It's kind of the back corner of the house. And then overlooks the backyard lake. Guys, Todd here again with the TW Home Show, and what I've got here today is the Tomshine. These are outdoor low voltage lighting. They're in-ground mounted canister lights. I had some other landscape lighting I put in about a couple years ago, and it had the wires coming up out of the ground and into a bracket that held a LED light. And my dogs, it was a doggy play area outside, and they got tangled into the wires, into the brackets. The lights started turning upside down and stuff. I had them drilled into the bottom of the trees of the trunks, and they didn't last too long out there like that. So now I'm going in ground with these Tomshine in-ground LED low voltage lights. They're already pre-spliced when they come to you. Totally sealed. These are 7 LED bulbs, 1 watt each, so it's a 7-watt light fixture. Very bright. I'm happy with them. You'll see later on in the show here. But I just buried these in about like this far to allow for some mulch as well. They're working out very well. Now, when you're working with low voltage lighting, before, in days past, you had to have a transformer that was about 200 or 300 watt. Nowadays, you only need a transformer maybe a little over 100 watts. Because I put in this one section outside, I put in about 8 or 9 of these, and I'm only using 60 watts out of a 120 watt transformer that I already had. And that's the Moonrays transformer. I'll leave the link in the description below. The transformer alone only costs a little more than one of these lights here. So it was like $28, $29 for the transformer. These are about $23 each, and I highly recommend them. They stay in ground, they shoot light up right underneath your tree, especially if you have palm trees. It lights up that canopy, the bottom of the canopy of the palms. Looks really, really fantastic. that one works. Okay. That was good. There's several items you're going to need before you start your landscape project. You're going to need the transformer. You're going to need your LED lights, the light fixtures that you prefer to use. Above ground that's sticking to your ground with stakes, or the in-ground ones like I'm doing on this project. You're going to need the wiring, the cable that goes from your transformer out underground. You're going to bury a trench underground to each place that you want a light fixture. And to attach to that wiring, you're going to need some connectors. Now these are pretty neat connectors, but they're kind of expensive, but they're quick. They come pre-spliced here. They come with 2 wire nuts. And what you do is you just unscrew this, put your cable in through here, and then put this screw cap back on and just tighten it down. And there's 2 prongs, one on each side here, that will bite into the cable, each side of the cable. And that's going to give you your connection when you tighten this all the way up. And then this is going to attach to your LED lights right here with wire nuts. Alright, so that's how that works. Alright guys, these are my new ones. 7 LEDs. Let's see how bright they are. I know it's daytime, so let's just take a look. Pretty nice. I like them. At night they're going to be super bright. Alright, let's get to laying these out and burying the cord. Alright guys, I got them all laid out about where I would want them, and I'm going to go ahead and dig them into the ground first where I've placed them, and then I'll follow around with a trench, making a trench for the cord. I've mixed in some old colored ones with the brand new brighter ones. And then we've got some over here for this palm tree. 3 of them over there. Alright, there's a shovel. Time to get started. Your ground covering as well, some mulch, something like that in the areas that you want to put your landscape lighting, probably under trees or in some type of a garden area. I picked pine bark as my selection. That's my preference this time around. We did have before the rubber tire mulch that was dyed in a red color. That gets expensive, so this time around we put pine bark on top of it. We got about 20 bags, you'll see in the video. It doesn't cover much. It's about 2 cubic feet or something per bag. Each bag is about $3 each, so that can get up there in price. So make sure you have all your materials ready before you start your project, and it can go pretty quick within an afternoon. I think my whole project lasted about 3 to 4 hours because I put in like about 9 lights. But I also had to take down the old lights that were trashed. So you'll see in the video. Hope you like it. Hope it gets you motivated for this spring. You'll have a project ready for you to do this spring by watching this video. Hopefully it gets you motivated. You can buy the supplies now. All the links are in the description below. And I thank you for watching. Alright guys, I got them in. It took pretty much all afternoon, but the in-ground landscape lighting is complete. Just got to get some mulch tomorrow and lay it down, make it look really nice and pretty. Like I said, I incorporated these 7 LED 7-watt ground canister lights, and I was able to salvage some of my couple-year-old lights. These are light changing, or color changing I should say. Change the colors on them with this remote control. I'll leave the link below. That has frosted lens and it's only 5 watts, so these are not that bright. I'm anxious to see what these look like tonight, how bright they're going to be. So I've got them all throughout. And then even some on that palm tree over there. 2 of my old ones and 1 of my new super bright in-ground canister lights. Alright guys, now we just topped it all off with some pine bark mulch. As you can see, got some pine bark over here around this palm tree, around our new in-ground landscape lighting. There's Harley. I think I got to thicken up the mulch. I'll probably get a few more bags this week. Put it down. This was 20 bags just for this couple little areas right here. 20 bags of pine bark mulch. That's what it gets you. So guys, what do you think about this project? Is it going to be on your list of things to do this springtime? Let me know in the comments below. If you like the project, let me know what you think about it. If there's anything you would have done differently, let me know in the comments below. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. And thank you for stopping by today. Hope your day's going well, and I'll see you on the next video.